In the wake of a fierce hailstorm that battered Calgary, WestJet has grounded 16 of its aircraft, leaving the airline scrambling to manage the fallout. The storm, which unleashed powerful winds and large hailstones, struck Calgary International Airport, causing significant damage to the planes. This unprecedented event has left WestJet facing a logistical nightmare as they work to repair the damaged aircraft and minimize disruption for passengers. How does an airline recover when a summer storm grounds over a dozen planes, disrupting thousands of passengers? Join me as we found out together. WestJet has grounded 16 of its planes following a severe hailstorm in Calgary. The storm caused significant damage to the aircraft, making them unsafe to fly. As a result, the airline has had to cancel or reschedule many flights, affecting numerous passengers. WestJet is now working to assess the damage, repair the planes, and minimize disruptions as much as possible. The incident highlights the challenges airlines face when unexpected weather events strike. The grounded planes sustained significant dents and surface damage from the hailstorm, which meteorologists deemed to be among the strongest of the season, making them unsuitable for use right away. During one of the busiest travel seasons of the year, WestJet's abrupt reduction of its operating fleet has prompted the airline to cancel or postpone several flights, affecting the travel plans of countless passengers. In addition to being a logistical nightmare, the grounding of these aircraft is also financially taxing because of the rising costs associated with repairs and paying impacted passengers. WestJet is currently coordinating closely with insurance providers, airport authorities, and repair teams in order to determine the complete extent of the damage and accelerate the aircraft's return to service. After conducting a thorough safety evaluation, WestJet has concluded that 16 of its aircraft, or 10% of its whole fleet, need significant maintenance and inspections before they can be put back into operation. Diedrich Penn stated that less than 30 minutes before impact, the strength and direction of the thunderstorm and hail were evident. Our dedicated tech ops teams have traveled from across our network to Calgary and Toronto Pearson, where they are working around the clock to return our fleet to its full capacity. We are grateful to our employees for their prompt action, which puts safety first and, to the greatest extent possible, limited damage to our fleet and operations, Diedrich Penn said. Chief Operating Officer, COO of parent company WestJet Group and President of WestJet Airlines, Diedrich Penn, stated, "The extreme weather events that occurred on Monday evening had a disproportionate impact on our people, who experienced damage to their homes and vehicles, our fleet, and our partners at YYC Calgary International Airport," said the airline, which is pleased to call Calgary home. 22 company planes were on the ground. 4 were put into a hangar for safety, 9 were diverted, 2 were cleared with just minor damage, and 16 had major damage. WestJet's fleet will be severely impacted, so the airline will be implementing cancellations throughout its network to make up for the reduced capacity going forward. Total cancellations by day. As of August 7th, 11 a.m. MT, Monday, August 5th, 588, August 6th, Tuesday, 106, Wednesday, August 7th, 1984. All of us at WestJet are deeply sorry to have caused inconvenience to our esteemed guests' travel arrangements once more this summer. We really appreciate your understanding and patience as we work through the aftermath of this major storm in the upcoming days. Penn said, "While always, I am appreciative of our team for putting their own and our passengers' safety first, and for doing so even while we work hard to restore our aircraft and business. Travel advice and flexible change cancel criteria have been released for all WestJet flight-only bookings for travel between August 5 and August 8, 2024, in reaction to the storm's effects. These have been posted on westjet.com. Before heading to the airport, guests are urged to check the status of their flight, as additional delays and cancellations may be necessary." After a panel explosion on a Boeing 737 MAX airplane last month forced a halt to increased production at the American aircraft manufacturer, WestJet is facing indefinite delays on the delivery of dozens of new aircraft. In 2022, the Calgary-based airline purchased 42 Boeing 737 MAX 10 aircraft, with options for an additional 22. This is in addition to the almost 2 dozen previous MAX orders that are still active. The multi-billion-dollar agreements were expected to underpin WestJet's expansion and save fuel costs by adding at least 65 aircraft to the airline's fleet by 2029, 50 of which would be MAX 10s. The MAX 10 hasn't been officially certified yet though, and following the panel emergency, US regulators declared they would stop Boeing's manufacturing growth until safety issues were adequately resolved, following an emergency landing on January 5th due to a door plug-sized hole in the cabin wall caused by the panel separating from the fuselage of an Alaska Airlines aircraft. During flight, the Federal Aviation Administration grounded all 737 MAX 9s for inspection and initiated an investigation. As of February 5, 94% of the 144 MAX 9s flown by United Airlines and Alaska Airlines, two-thirds of all MAX 9s in operation globally, had been cleared to return to service, according to the FAA. WestJet said it could handle the production turbulence. We continue to work closely with Boeing on all aspects of aircraft delivery and timelines. We believe our order book and fleet planning have the built-in flexibility to support WestJet's growth plans, spokeswoman Madison Kruger said in an email. Compared to the previous generation of 737s, the MAX 10 has 20% fewer carbon emissions per passenger and is the largest aircraft in the range. The two largest expenses for airlines are labor and jet fuel. Thus, fleet renewal is crucial to maintaining efficiency and demonstrating a commitment to environmental goals. Boeing is compromising WestJet's ability to do that, stated John Gradek, a McGill University aviation management instructor. He stated, "The fleet gets more expensive and less efficient the older it gets. WestJet's plans for fleet renewal are going to be in jeopardy if that airplane isn't going to see the light of day for years, if ever, because of what's going on." According to airfleets.net, WestJet has ordered 65 new aircraft, which represents almost 40% of its current fleet. Over time, a large number of them would probably take the place of some of the 88 aircraft from the previous generation of 737 aircraft. The 42 MAX 10s that were ordered in 2022 had a list price of $7.6 billion. However, significant reductions are usually applied to bulk purchases. Boeing and WestJet emphasized the significance of the agreement at the time. With one of the lowest costs per seat among mid-range aircraft, the 737-10 will be a game changer. According to a statement released in September 2022 by Stan Deal, the head of Boeing's commercial airlines group, this will foster our low-cost positioning and affordability for Canadians. At the time, WestJet stated that the aircraft will promote growth in transcontinental and leisure offerings from Eastern Canada and strengthen the airline's presence in Western Canada. There are difficulties for the transporter besides delivery delays. Two low-cost airlines from Alberta, Flair Airlines and Lynx Air, are still in competition with WestJet after the latter shut down its low-cost subsidiary Swoop in October. As the fight for a larger portion of domestic and sunny destination business continues, Canada's second-largest carrier has seen an increase in labour expenses due to a new collective agreement with pilots. The FAA's directive, which limits 737 manufacturing to 38 units per month until the agency is satisfied that the quality control issues are remedied, is likely to have an effect on other Boeing partners. In 2024, Boeing had originally intended to increase production to 42 units per month. Potential delivery delays and a further push-out of the MAX 10 certification are the long-term implications of the grounding, Raymond James analyst Savanthi Sith stated in a note to clients on January 31st. Furthermore, after unauthorized parts were discovered in August, a WestJet aircraft was grounded. WestJet claims that one of their aircraft was also impacted by the discovery of prohibited aircraft parts from a UK-based vendor in the jets of 4 major US carriers. The airline claimed that the plane had to be grounded in August as soon as it learned about the problem in a statement to Global News on Tuesday. The affected engine was replaced, according to the airline. A representative for WestJet said, "I can confirm that on August 4th, 2023, a service provider notified WestJet that one of our aircraft was affected, containing certain parts that did not meet documentation requirements." Global News has inquired as to whether WestJet had searched for or found any unapproved parts in any aircraft from AOG Technics or other unapproved suppliers. As WestJet navigates this storm-induced crisis, the incident serves as a stark reminder of the unpredictability of nature and its power to disrupt even the most carefully planned operations. How quickly and efficiently the airline can recover will be a critical test of its resilience and commitment to customer service. What's your thoughts? Drop a comment down below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell for more intriguing videos. Your time is appreciated. Bye for now.